Welcome to our presentation. Today, me and my group, we're gonna critique WhatsApp's innovation strategies and practices. Let me first introduce my colleagues. This is Haris, Nikita, Sahala, and Chanel. So, this is how we decided to structure our presentation. And I'm gonna go to the introduction of the company. As probably everyone knows, WhatsApp is an instant messaging app for smartphones. Enables users to text messages, send media such as picture, videos, music, audio messages, and show your location. It operates under a subscription business model, and it's one of the fastest growing businesses, which by 2015 had 700 million active users. And the company was founded back in 2009 by two former Yahoo employees, which are Brian Acton, age 42, from America, and Jan Kum, who is 38, originally from Ukraine. So this graph shows how fast WhatsApp is growing compared to its competitors put together for the last 4 years. And as most of us know, WhatsApp was acquired by Facebook in 2014 for the impressive $19 billion. One of the reasons Facebook bought WhatsApp is their declining daily users, which WhatsApp will complete. Facebook help them to complete their Facebook Messenger. Another reason Facebook bought WhatsApp is that WhatsApp is very popular in developing countries such as India, where a market where Facebook failed to reach and another important thing is that after the acquisition, WhatsApp remained independent from Facebook, which by today continues to operate independently. Then the key attributes of the company are its strong brand image with a very recognizable logo, their affordable price, user friendliness. It allows people with no technological mind to use it. Their privacy is another key attribute. Only telephone numbers are kept in the in WhatsApp server, and WhatsApp already has a computer-based extension. So yep, that's it, and I'm gonna pass to my colleague Nikita. She's gonna talk about how WhatsApp stimulates
innovation. WhatsApp is disruptive innovation because since starting in 2009, they are seen as a threat to traditional SMS messaging services, and this is mainly because of their low price. It allows customers to send multimedia messages and pictures and other things at really cheap prices, next to nothing, which is something that traditional messaging services gained a lot of money from. And another reason is because their no ads policy make users prefer to use them rather than other messaging apps such as Facebook Messenger. So what makes this innovation strategy so? One of the main things is the leadership. Jan Koum and Mark Acton are co-founders of WhatsApp, but since being taken over by Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg is seen as one of the leaders within the organization. Although many of the values and visions come from Jan Koum, especially the privacy policies, as he developed from his experience growing up in Ukraine. Both Brian Acton and Jan Koum put into the business the experience and skills they learned from many years working at Yahoo. Another thing that makes this strategy so effective is the communication. Since most of the employees in WhatsApp have worked together before at Yahoo, this makes it easier for the leaders to communicate within the organizations their views and values back to the employees. And due to this high level of trust within the company, it encourages the employees also to come up with ideas, innovative ideas, and share it freely within the organization. I'm going to use the C-Space, Culture Space framework, which focuses on the structure and flow of knowledge between the employees within the organization. And with WhatsApp, we know from research that within the organization it has an uncoded, diffused atmosphere, so employees feel free to express their ideas, their innovative ideas, and they share it with many other employees within the organization. Due to this working environment that WhatsApp has set up, it creates a valuable culture of openness within the business, which allows employees to share their knowledge, wisdom, experience, and allows them to be open and share their ideas and feed that back into the company and help work together to create innovative ideas. Using the innovation life cycle model, we can see that WhatsApp is at the transitional phase because it has a product that's in demand in the market, and that is a threat to their competitors at the moment. But they are not just stopping there, they have ideas for new innovation, things to maximize their performance right now, and they also have a high possibility of new radical innovation coming up. I'm now going to pass you on to my colleague Harris, who is going to talk about WhatsApp structure.
I'm going to talk about WhatsApp structure. So as we know, WhatsApp has started as a startup, therefore the structure is very simple and quite straightforward. I'm going to use the ABCD model to explain how the company stimulates innovation and how they actually find the resources to innovate more. Although WhatsApp is now owned by a big corporation, the employees there are still very independent, so therefore they all have the capability to bring in innovation and the idea to the table. So therefore they have quite a lot of freedom within the company. However, now that it's part of this corporation, the decision process is much more complex. It has to go through a long process to be approved by the management team. Also, Jan Koum, who is the main founder of WhatsApp, has a very strict policy, which is no ad, no games, no gimmicks. So, if for example an employee is coming up with a great idea of, I don't know, like an option to play games on WhatsApp, or a very creative way to add ads on the app, this idea is straight away gonna be put on the side. WhatsApp is also is not very bureaucratic, but it still has quite a few characteristics of bureaucracy because it's now owned by Facebook. Each engineer is specialized in a particular phone. For example, Alexander Lim is specialized for Android, therefore he's only going to work on the Android platform. Also, it's very important to mention that now that it's part of Facebook, they have stakeholders that they need to fulfill. So this gives them less hands on what they are actually going to work on and what they are actually going to innovate. So the evolution now, the work is decentralized from the center, which is Jan Koum, to the appropriate software engineer to work. And now another important phase of WhatsApp is the economic incentive, because before the company was bought by Facebook, a software engineer will earn in average 100K, which is quite a lot of money. Therefore, this can bring motivation to the team to be more creative and innovative. We also believe that since Facebook has acquired the company, this figure has probably increased slightly. Considering the ABCDE model, WhatsApp has a very effective chain of success. First of all, let's look at the human resources management. They've started with 55 employees, and as we said, they still operate independently, so they still have these 55 employees, which includes 32 engineers, and the rest are customer service operatives. Each employee in this team is specialized in what he is doing and is highly skilled. So they have a lot of experience in the area. Now let's move on to the effective employees. So WhatsApp has very effective employees in the way that they started together as a group of friends, because few of them were working at Yahoo together and the others knew each other quite well. So therefore, it created a very innovative atmosphere in which each of the employees has his words to say and his idea to bring to the table. All of them are highly skilled, as I said, because they have a lot of experience in the area. Now, the customer service. The customer service is a very important side of WhatsApp's success because they keep a very tight relationship to the customers through social media and blogs, and also they try to reply to each customer's queries in the appropriate language and as fast as they can. This is the reason why WhatsApp has achieved a very successful financial performance last year in 2014 with 15 million profit, and that was before Facebook acquisition. So now that Facebook has acquired the company, we can expect a lot of innovation, a lot of investment in the human resource and even in the other area which are going to create more innovation. I'm going to pass you on to my colleague Sahala, who is going to elaborate more on the sources of innovation.
Okay, I will be talking about the sources of innovation, one of which includes the social change, which was the boom of the smartphone era. At the time, there was hardly any SMS networks that offered cheap and simple messaging services. So WhatsApp came at that time. They offered cheaper multimedia services, and it was very simple and easier for their subscribers to use. I will now be talking about Young Kim's personal experience in his homeland, Ukraine, where the government was listening into the people's conversation. So because of that, he introduced a more harder security software to WhatsApp, so the security cannot be infiltrated and the messages cannot be decrypted. I'll be now moving on to the two sources of innovation, which is exploit and bounded exploration. For exploit, WhatsApp enhances the SMS experience by convenience and affordability and ease, which makes it easier for the subscribers to use. And also bounded exploration, which it adds new tools and features such as the camera and the voice note feature being more accessible to the users, so it's much more easier for them to use. I will now be talking about the WhatsApp resources, which consist of brand, financial resources, human resources, and privacy. The WhatsApp brand is very valuable because it has 700 million users. Its financial resources is very valuable also. And when it comes to human resources, WhatsApp has a very good structure. It has 56 employees, which are highly skilled, and that makes it very valuable to the company. And also with privacy, it's very valuable to WhatsApp because they have a very high-tech security deal that they signed, which consists of that the messages cannot be infiltrated, and as soon as messages are sent to the servers, it gets deleted straight away, so that not even the government or the police can infiltrate it or try to decrypt it. And also in Brazil, in this month, there was a recent case with WhatsApp, and the government, where WhatsApp might be banned from Brazil because the police were trying to infiltrate WhatsApp and try to get to the messages, but WhatsApp wouldn't allow it because they have a very strict policy when it comes to their privacy. So WhatsApp did not give in to the Brazilian government. I will now pass it on to my colleague Chanel Lewis.
Now I'm going to be moving on to the range of strategies to search for innovation. Okay, looking at modes of innovation, WhatsApp decided to focus more on 2 of the 4 modes of innovation, which are product and process. And for product, obviously, as you know, WhatsApp started off as an alternative to networking SMS messaging services with a free messaging platform. They later on added voice notes, which enhanced the customer experience and made it more efficient for the customers to send messages more easily, especially if they were long, so all they needed to do was record it. They also had plans to launch a WhatsApp web for iPhone users, which use QR codes to scan which use the phone to scan the QR code in order to pair up their phone with different platform devices like laptops and tablets. As well as this year in 2015, they are planning to add voice calling again, which enhances the customer experience, and they're able to voice call people without worrying about any charges or any additional charges. Moving on to process. For WhatsApp, not having an advertisement platform helps the 32 engineers working on WhatsApp to freely focus on developing new features that again improves and versatiles the networking messaging services. Last point, the mobile app developers are given the freedom to experiment with new ideas, which again allows them to focus more on improving and bettering the customer experience and the customer service for their WhatsApp customers. WhatsApp decided to focus more on the product and the process because this allows them to focus more on designing product features and the way it comes to the customers to better and improve the experience of the customers so that they can continue to come back and use it more. Now, moving on to search for innovation, WhatsApp focuses on 2 ways to look for innovation, and that's knowledge management and open innovation. With open innovation, they bring in freelancers and consultants in order to help them to build on their company more and to move the company forward. And then you have knowledge management, where the WhatsApp employees would focus on looking for feedback from their customers, and this would help them to improve the customer service and experience according to what the customers feel like WhatsApp should be. They also use their social networking such as Twitter and their blog in order to gain further customer feedback as well. To conclude, WhatsApp is a threat to services such as Skype, Viber and mobile operators. Continuing on from this, they also have 45% of the market share of more than the half of smartphones users worldwide. Again, this makes WhatsApp one of the largest mobile voice providers in the world. Lastly, it also aims to reach 1 billion users, which would again threaten the position of China Mobile as well as the world's largest mobile operator. Even though they are a threat to worldwide mobile operators, there's still room for improvement, which they would need to look at in order to further improve their customer service and experience, so that they can continue to be the world leader. And this will be answered in our next presentation, so stay tuned.
This is Great WhatsApp, and thank you for listening.